Alright, hey guys, as you'll be able to see on my channel name, I changed my channel name, I don't know, try and get some more traction, try and get some more views and stuff, so might work, it might not, but you'll see it now under the name of Aussie Backyard Farmer, because I personally live in Australia, in Sydney on the northern beaches near Manly, and I have got a backyard garden of, assorted plants. So today is Friday the 29th of January, so I thought I'd do a quick update of our sunflowers here. As you can see, our sunflowers are getting pretty bent over, and I'm not too sure. A family friend was telling me it was because I've been cutting off the leaves on the stalk of the plant, and if you guys know, that's the actual reason. But as you'll be able to notice, I've started to leave them on there, so I'm hoping that they'll be able to get some more strength. The reason why I was cutting these off was actually because I thought that the weight of the leaves here would actually cause the plants to be blown around more in the wind, with more leaves and foliage and more surface area for wind to hit. But apparently that might not be the case, and what I've been doing might actually be wrong. But as you might be able to see around, I've got these green pellets here. I've had unfortunately I've had a slug infestation. There's the snail and slug pellets. I had to put these onto the garden, but anyway, enough rambling. Our two capsicum plants here. You can see that this guy has actually started a really nice shoot of a capsicum there, so that's really nice to see. We have a capsicum going on this smaller one here. We have, well, let's just count it. We've got one here, we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got roughly about 8 on this one here. We've got 9, 10, 11. We've got roughly 11 capsicums growing on that plant. Now, one of the curious things that I've got in question is, will these capsicums actually be able to grow to the full size capsicum? And I'll show a photo of that, where the capsicum's growing at quite a low height. So as you can see here, this capsicum here is well under the normal height of what a capsicum should look, would be ready at, as you can tell. I'm just saying that's not a slug. But will that in any way, shape or form cause some sort of complication? Because will that now rub against the dirt when it grows up, or will this turn out more? Not too sure about that. But our little orange cherry tomatoes here starting to change colour. You can see they're darker to green. They're starting to lighten the colour up now, so that's really nice to see. I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out, because it's going to be really cool to actually be able to grow some tomatoes that are these small cherry tomatoes. In my Christmas episode, I had a update saying that I'm actually interested in trying to grow plants during the winter season, and I am definitely still looking to do that, and that will be something I will take videos of along the way. This hose feels like it's still on. No, it's not, but it's packed as hard. Not sure why that is. But as we can see here in our other update, or this one here, you can see that this is what I'm talking about. There's no need for fertilizer or nutrient sufficiency needed to grow these tomato cut-offs. Now this guy here was only put in, I think, 2 days ago, so it's not looking the best just yet. But this guy in here was put in, not too sure, maybe a week ago, and this was actually in a red potted container. You'll see that in an earlier video. Should be the one just before this one. Might be in the Christmas actually it will be in the Christmas video. But you'll see that when I took this out and put it into this bigger pot here, it has actually formed roots along the branch of the cutter. So that's really good to see. So that proves to you that you don't really need that added chemicals. But I'm not going to ramble on about that right now. But as you can see here, here's the snail infestation that we have, which is a bit of a shame. It's just eating these plants alive right now. It's been terribly hot, and I've unfortunately been pretty slack in making sure that all the plants have been watered. I gave it a big drizzle and I looked over it today quite intensively, just to see what I'm doing here. If you might be able to notice, is I'm just having a look on the underneath of the leaves to see if there's any sort of green slugs or pellets, snails. And what I've actually been doing, you can see over here as well, this is all from snails, unfortunately, and they've just been absolutely eating this plant. And it's lucky that I notice now, so that I can get it when they're young and they don't demolish this plant too much. But another thing I might have to do is I might actually have to spread out these tomato plants. So as you can see, I've actually started to do it. You know, I haven't got them all right next to each other. So if one tomato plant became infested with slugs, the leaves aren't going to hit each other and then infest all the other plants. That's what I'm thinking right now. But remember, I'm not the best at this. I'm learning as much as you're learning, and along the way I'm sharing what I've learned. I finally had enough motivation to change empty out that container over there of leaves and stuff, but it's already going to need to be changed again. This pool vacuum, when it works good, works really well. Probably going to be in the sun right now, so I apologise about that. But over here, we can see that our Grossis tomatoes store-bought plant here also looks really good. And over here as well, you can see that due to not being on top of the watering, the plants have actually started to wilt. As you can see here, bit of a color discoloration, or bit of a discoloration in the leaves, I think is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, so we've got that growing. Yeah, look, everything's going pretty well. I can't really complain. Oh, over here, I did tie this up here, just because the leaves, this branch is falling over quite a bit. So I've actually just gotten a bit of. This is actually telecom wire. This is just 1/4 mil telephone wire. So actually, no, I think that's 1 mil, or was that 1.5 mil? I think. So I think that's quarter. I can't remember what it is. It's 1/8 mil. Sorry, not 1/8 mil. 1/8 centimeter. Fuck it, whatever it is. But over here, hopefully I don't get demolished by